Yo, what up? Today, I want to talk about cleaning the roof of this car right here. This is my daily driver. That's my weekend car. But since I've had this car for almost 3 years now, I have never cleaned the roof. And when I got the car, it was a mess. This whole car was a mess. That's a whole nother story. Whatever the back life of this thing had, I'll probably tell that a different day. But I don't really clean the roof of that car either. That car there, I only drive on the weekends, and when I wash the car, I usually don't wet the roof. I keep the roof as it is because I usually put it down and go for a ride that day. So that roof never gets washed. This one looks like, because I drive it at least 5 days a week at minimum. So look at this. Right here you can see how the roof looks. The sun's kind of got a glare on it from this angle. But the roof is dirty as can be, and I've never washed this, and it came to me looking pretty bad. This roof here, I mean, it actually looks really good. You can kind of see little lines right there, little dirt spots. And I never washed this one. I think I cleaned it one time since I had this car. I've had this car for 4 years, but I used to have another E46. And I used to use this ragtop stuff to clean the car all the time. But look at the bottle. My house was, and my cars were through a hurricane, and I've moved since then. And I still have this, but I don't have the cleaner anymore. I don't know what happened to it. But I do have this 303 convertible cleaner. So I'm going to try and clean the roof, see if this works out. This here is a sealant, kind of like a silicone protector, beads the water up when you're done. I'm going to scrub the roof. Let's see how that happens. But the first step I'm going to do is I'm just going to wash it with some regular car wash, and I'm going to hit it with my pressure washer. I have a pressure washer, so I'm going to clean just the roof. And you have to let it dry in between some of the steps. I'm going to wash it with the regular wash it with the 303, see if that works out with a brush. I just broke the top off of that. And picking it up. And I have to let it dry before I put the sealant on. So it might be 2 days that I'm doing this, but let's see if we can get this clean. Because I know y'all probably got some dirty tops too, and y'all curious about this. Let's clean the roof. First step, just going to give it a regular little wash. So I just washed the rest of the car off while I was at it. I haven't rinsed the roof off yet. I was going to pull the pressure washer out, but I'm lazy and I just don't feel like it. My wife's going to be home in a little bit. She's going to expect me to wash her car if I'm still out here. So I think the hose will be enough. And I turn the water off. So I really did break the top when I threw the bottle down a second ago. So I emptied it all into a different spray bottle, and the directions say to use it on a freshly cleaned top and bug. And it says if there's really bad stains to let it soak for 10-20 minutes. So I'm just going to spray all this over the top, let it sit for a bit, and then I'm going to scrub it in there. And if it works out good, if my top comes out clean, then I'll just buy more for the other car. So spraying it on. Alright, a little time has passed, so I let it soak for a while. I'm going to scrub it down with this. There's my wife. She's going to make me wash her car. Watch. Watch. My wife's going to make me wash her car. Watch. Alright, a little time has passed, so I let it soak for a while. I'm going to scrub it down with this. There's my wife. She's going to make me wash her car. Watch. Watch. My wife's going to make me wash her car. Watch. What you doing?
Washing your baby?
No, I'm trying to clean the roof because I've never cleaned the roof since I had this car. And the roof was all stained up, if you had noticed. So I'm trying to clean the roof and see what can happen. See if I can turn it black again. Because it looks bad.
Hi.
Wife didn't ask me to wash her car. That's good. Let me finish scrubbing this. Rinse it off. And then I'll be done for the night. Tomorrow, we'll see what it looks like. It's nighttime now. Let's rinse the car off and see what the roof looks like tomorrow. I'm going to pull this into my other garage. Next time you see it, it's going to be daytime tomorrow. It'll be dry and hopefully it's black. Then we could touch it up. It's a new day. See? Sun's out. Sun's out, guns out. Stop looking at me like that. The top is dried. And it looks pretty damn good. It's got a couple little spots. Little spots right here. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. And then the lines along where the bars are under the roof. But if I clean the roof a lot more often. But right now, it looks just as good as the other roof does. So, now, look how dirty. This brush was brand new, and you probably can't see it in the sun. Look, that was white, and it's kind of dark and dirty now from me scrubbing with it. But I'm going to put the 303 fabric guard on there, and I'm going to use the rag top. I'm going to use both of them and double up on it. This here, you spray on after the roof is dry, and it's going to make the water bead up. So everything will just roll right off. It's kind of like a protectant. I'm going to put that on now. Turns out this doesn't want to spray. So I'm going to put this in a spray bottle, a different spray bottle, to take care of that. So that stuff was nasty. It's all inside my car. I'm going to have to wash that off. I had to wash my hands and all. I use this rag top also. I'm going to have to wash my car in a bit. Let's put this on and see how this works out. Now I'm supposed to let that dry, so let's revisit this later today. Just want to add that this 303 fabric guard, this cleaner, left a nasty residue all on the windows and on the side of the car, and I've been rubbing it pretty hard trying to get it off. It's on the windows, it's everywhere where it touched the car itself. I don't suggest using this stuff now. Don't use that. It's all over the car. I'm going to have to wash the car pretty good to get it off. I've been scrubbing at it for a little bit, and it's just not coming up. And it's greasy. Look, it's on my hand again. It's nasty. So everything's dry now, and the roof does look a lot cleaner. There's a water bottle. Kind of water's beating up now. It's going to roll off. The water beating up and rolling off the car like that, that's mostly this rag top fabric protector. That's good stuff. That 303 that I sprayed on the car, it's still, that's the 303. That's not the water dripping. It's still on the car. It's on the windows. It's all over my back window. So, and I've already done some scrubbing. I got to do some serious cleaning now to get that 303 off. Look at that. So don't use that stuff. But roof is clean. Now I got to clean up that mess on the car. This is after I clay barred the car and put car wash on it and everything. This is a wrap, so it's not that big of a deal, but that 303 protector, that's what that is, all over the car, all around it. I used a razor to clean the window off. I wiped this one down with just a little soap, but I'm going to have to put the razor on it. That's all that 303 on it. So don't use that stuff. So this is the final result, and it looks a lot better. It is really clean looking. A little sun shining on it right there. But I like it. Clean your roof.